Hey guys, I've got another video here today from Walter's World Eats. I really like his stuff. I know he's American, but he's lived, I know, over at least in Germany, possibly other places. And I, I think he teaches a lot of this stuff. So, um, I know he travels a lot, and so I just think it's really interesting. I think he's got some good perspectives. Hopefully, you guys agree. Um, but this one is the best French food, what to eat in France. Yesterday, I posted a uh, video for the French cathedrals, and I wanted to do another French react with the food because I know a little bit of French food, but I don't know a ton. Um, but yeah, I wanted to go ahead and get this started. I will post the link in the description, and the link to my Patreon will also be over there. I have a bunch of reacts over on Patreon. I do something every day over there. We're working our way through Black Adder season 1 right now, so we're also doing full episode reacts um, as well. So you should go check it out. There are videos to watch for free as well as more access for paid, but there's something for everybody over there. And yeah, let's get this started and see about this French food.
Hey there, fellow travelers. Mark here with Walter's World, and today we're here in Paris. And today we're going to talk about are the most French food that you can have when you're here in Paris. And I'll be honest, these are like the French staples that you can find all over the country. But if you want to make sure you hit like the most important things, these are it. But I have to warn you, if you're coming to France, every region has their own specialty. So if you're going to Normandy, it's going to have some different specialties like the cider that's out there, the oysters, versus if you're going to go to Nice in the south with the different seafoods they have down there. So just want to give a heads up. So this is kind of like your go-to Frenchiest of the French food to have when you're here. And if you're looking for a starter, you can't get more French than escargot. Yes, snails, okay? If you have had snails before, they're fantastic. And the thing is, they're just drowned in butter when you're here and you have them. And they'll give you this weird little like contraption to hold it because that pan's gonna be hot. So you grab it, use a little fork, poke them out, eat them. Kids love them, adults love them, everyone loves them. If you haven't had them before, you're gonna find them on menus all over Paris, so get that. Another good starter, or if you're not really super hungry, you're looking for something just to keep you going until a great dinner at night, is of course French onion soup, or as they call it here, just onion soup, soup à l'oignon.
Y'all, I love French onion soup. That is like, I love soup in general, but like, I think French onion soup is my absolute favorite.
You could have that, and what it is like you have the beef broth with the onions in there, and there's bread and the cheese on top, and oh my god, it's so good. But I will tell you, when you get it, be careful, because when you kind of poke it through the cheese and through the bread to get to the soup, it's going to be like boiling hot. So be aware of that if you're going to get it for your kids, okay, or for yourself, because I've lost a few taste buds over the years over being too excited for my French onion soup, okay. Now, another kind of quickie you can get when you're here, and you'll actually see it on the trains, on the SNCF trains as well, is the croque monsieur, which is basically the French ham and cheese sandwich, but like grilled ham and cheese sandwich, and it's fantastic. You got bread, ham, cheese, it's like Gruyere over top or Emmental. Like people use different
Yum.
cheeses on it, but it is so good. But you're not really always going to eat it with your hands. You might cut it with a fork and knife sometimes, especially if you get it for kids or on the train. I would recommend that to keep your hands from getting all the greasiness there. But that's a very easy, like typical snack thing you're going to see. Now, if you want another really good snack that you might get at a bakery or you might get at a shop or a bistro, quiche Lorraine. Okay, this is a ham and cheese quiche. All right.
I love quiche. I made one not too long ago, and it was so good. I need to make another one. I just kind of forget sometimes, but that's something my mom always loved, and so it's something I grew up on. I just like the cheesy, salty, just delicious.
It is the most popular quiche. It is the go-to quiche to have when you are here. And you can get it as a slice, you can get a little version of it, you get a whole one, whatever you want. But you'll see that a lot of places, and I do recommend you getting it. It's actually one of the foods I require myself to have when I first come here. So when we got here the other day, I went to the bakery and I got myself a croissant and a piece of quiche de Lorraine because it is a must when you're here. And speaking of those croissants, that is another thing you should have. You need to go to a bakery when you're here, and there's 3 things I recommend getting. 1, get a butter croissant. Look, it is better than any crescent roll you had back home. You want to have one of those. Then there's pain au chocolat, which is basically a chocolate croissant. It is fantastic.
I love those. We don't have, I'm positive we don't have any as good as what you get in France, but you can get those in a lot of cafes, even like grocery store bakeries. My son loves them. Get that salty and sweet, savory. Mm.
You want to have that. And then you just want to grab a baguette. And I know it sounds silly when people say, oh, just grab a baguette and cheese and sit out here on the Seine and or on the river and look at and take in the sights. Really, the baguettes here are that good. The bread is fantastic here, okay? So grab a baguette and some butter, and honestly, that can be a lunch because it's so good. But if you want to spice up the lunch a little bit, another thing you have to have when you come here are the cheeses. And you'll see the fromagerie, the cheese shops around. And so you can go, it's literally like there'll be a bakery here and there'll be a cheese shop here and maybe a butcher in between.
Sorry, I know I'm stopping this. Like, I love everything so far in this video. I love cheese. Every time I go to the grocery store, I get like 3 different types of cheeses. And actually, even yesterday, in between making videos, I was eating like crackers and cheese, like creamy cheese. I love it. I love it.
And you can get your meat, your cheese, and your bread all together. And there's tons and tons of great cheeses from all over France. Just pick one that looks good to you, or 2 or 3, and have that. But the cheeses that are here are unbelievable, okay? Now, if you're looking for another quick snack when you're going by, I know I'm talking about the bakery stuff a lot, but they're important, are tarts. There's tarte tatin, which is a like apple tart, but Jocelyn's favorite is the lemon tart, or tarte de citron, which is fantastic. I like pear tarts. So you have a lot of these little sweet, cakes you can have, which are wonderful, or tarts, I should say. And I know if we're talking about sweets and nice little easy things to eat, I think one of the ones that's really important, my kids would probably kill me if I did not tell you about it, is just grabbing a crepe on the street, getting a crepe with Nutella inside. It is one of those must-haves when you're here in Paris, and you'll see the creperies all over. You can go inside and you can have the crepe with Nutella, the sweet one, or you can have a galette, which is a savory one. You can do that as well. So there's lots of different options for you, but that is one thing you need to have no matter where you are in Paris or France. If you're looking for more of a sit-down meal kind of thing, of course, there's always steak frites. So steak entrecôte with fries. It sounds silly, but it sounds simple, but it's fantastic. That's always a great go-to. Really great beef here in France and in Paris, okay? Another great one is duck, the confit de canard, which is probably the best. It's like slow roasted duck. Oh my God, it is incredible. And when you have that when you're here, everything is better everything is better in the world. And then if you're here in Paris, look, France is wine. And when you're here in Paris, you'll have the option to buy wines from all over the country. And so please, do that. Enjoy the French wines when you are here, because even if you're just sitting at a cafe having a glass of wine with your croque monsieur or just a little snack, it is something that just makes you feel like you're here in Paris. Okay, so another thing you're going to see is quite famous here is foie gras, which is goose liver pate basically. And some people have very strong feelings about it, but it's something you can have when you are here. I know I've had it multiple times. What you'll get the pate, and they'll give you some bread. You put it on there, maybe with a little jam or a chutney on it as well. It can be fantastic. And there's just so many great foods you're going to have when you're here. And I got to let you know, when you go out to eat in France or in Paris, I mean, there's so many options you have that asking someone where's a good place to eat is like asking what air should I breathe if it's all good, okay? So you have a lot of options. One thing I will say is if you're going to come to eat in Paris, if you're going to be here on weekends, make sure you make a reservation for dinner because the restaurants book out. And restaurants might not have like every 15-minute sittings. It might be, we have a 7 o'clock sitting and a 9 o'clock sitting, okay? So if you have kids, realize that some of the restaurants don't serve at like 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock. Their kitchen might not be open. That's why some of those snacks I talk about, those are going to be easier to get during the day. So be aware of that. Also, know when you go to eat in France, it's not about fast eating. Yes, they have quick, which is their version of McDonald's, which actually is awesome. If you're looking for fast food, quick is great. But honestly, you need to have patience when you're here, getting your menu, sitting down, getting your food, getting your water, getting your appetizer and your main course and your desserts that you have to have every course because it's France and you're gonna love it. But you have to have patience with it, okay? So be aware of that. And also, I know I say get reservations on the weekend, but if you're here in the summer during tourist season, it actually wouldn't be a bad idea to make reservations during the week as well, okay? So I've got a little hungry talking about all this, and it's about 1 o'clock, so I need to go grab myself maybe some French onion soup, or maybe I'm gonna go get the duck. I think I'm gonna go for the duck today. Anyway, I wish you all the best. Have a great
That was a good video. Yeah, everything in that looked really, really, really good. Yeah, I would try all of it. There wasn't anything in there that I was like, oh, gross. Like, I don't know that that would be good. Like, it all looked amazing. Um, yeah, I guess like I knew all of those were French, but I wasn't like thinking about all of it. I think I need to go to France. I think I need to go eat some food in France for sure. Yeah, that looked so, so good. Mm, yeah, I would gain, and that's funny. I sit here, I'm like, oh, I would gain a lot of weight going overseas, and because I would want to eat all of this food, but your all's food is just like better than ours. Like the quality is better. You don't have all the crap in it. So I know like a lot of people that have gone to Italy and stuff like that, and they're like, yeah, I ate a ton while I was there, and I lost weight because there's not like the preservatives and just the fat and ugh, that's in American food. But yeah, that was really good video. Hopefully my French viewers enjoyed that. Um, but yeah, if you did, please like the video. Please comment below if there was something you might have missed that you guys think is an essential must have when you go to France. I would love to hear it. Maybe try to find a video that has that in it. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Please like, please subscribe, and please share. It helps the channel so much. Thank you guys. Have a great day.